Here's how I made $400,000 with Facebook Reels, and this is a strategy that nobody talks about, right? And I'm just gonna show you right now on the screen. This is a $1 million award that I got for selling digital products using free social media like Facebook, which I'm gonna show you in a second. And this was my first million. This was a few years ago. I've made almost $3 million with this strategy. And Facebook is so powerful, even though it's a very old platform, right? And nobody's talking about it, which is really, really weird, okay? Now, just to let you know, anytime you want, you can get my full strategy in my free masterclass in the comment section below, right? So you don't have to watch this video till the end. You can grab the masterclass for free, which I'm, going to show you how to do this anyway. Just wanted to let you know that. So I'm on my Facebook channel right here, and you probably have a Facebook profile yourself, right? This is actually not even a Facebook page. This is just my main profile. I've had it for a very long time. And you can see that I've got hundreds of thousands of followers, 338,000 followers. Now, while, we don't make any money from the followers, it's just kind of a good indication that if you have more followers, generally speaking, the more money that you're going to make, especially if you execute the strategy exactly like I teach you right now. Okay, so with Facebook alone, I've generated about $400,000 in commissions. Now, how did I do that? This is how this strategy really works, right? So I want you to make sure you grab your pen and a piece of paper so that you can write this down. First of all, anybody can do this. So even if you have 0 followers and you don't have that many friends, you can build it up over time. All right, now how this works is kind of like this, right? So first of all, we're going to start with friends. Okay, so if you scroll down to your friend groups, you can see that you've probably got maybe a few hundred friends. Maybe you don't have in the thousands. That's okay. All right. Now, what you want to do is over time, you want to add people in different groups that you gravitate with. So if you're trying to teach someone, for example, how to build a business, then you would go to the business groups. If you want to sell someone a digital product in dog training, you would follow people that are interested in dogs. If you want to teach someone how to do parenting better, then you would go to the parenting groups, right? And it's actually very easy to find these groups. You just come to the left-hand side here, and let's just say I'm interested in parenting. Right? I would put parenting over here. I would press enter, and then I would go to the groups. This one you can see at 81,000 members. This one has 52,000, 67,000, right? So there's a lot of groups where there are a lot of people that are interested in that particular topic congregate, right? So all you need to do is just join a bunch of them, maybe 10 or 20. And then over time, just go into the groups and you would request to be friends with some people. All right. Now I would do it slowly. Don't be too aggressive because otherwise Facebook is going to flag you. But what you want to do is add maybe 20 people a day, slowly over time. Okay. And then 50% of them will friend you back because that's how social media platforms work. You don't necessarily need to give them a reason. You just need to friend them, and some people will just friend you back, right? So over time, what's going to happen is you're going to build up a group of friends that are interested in the topic that you want to talk about, okay? So you can create a brand new Facebook account if you want, or you can use your main profile if you don't really use it anyway. And this is my business profile. Doesn't really matter. They both work, right? And then what we want to do is once we have a certain amount of friends, maybe a few thousand friends, and you can do this slowly over time, right? Is we want to start posting free educational content that is interesting, that educates, that entertains, that teaches people about that particular thing. All right. So if we were, for example, in the parenting space, which I'm not, I'm in the business space, but let's just say I was in the parenting space, all of my posts here would be about parenting. Okay, so right now you can see that, they're basically about, it's all about AI and businesses and making money and digital products and things like that. So for example, if you're broke and always poor, do not skip, right? So the topics that I talk about are about making money, right? These are the tools that you can use, for example, to make money. If I woke up and I had 0 in the bank, here's my plan to get back to $20,000 to $30,000 a month, okay? And these videos do very well generally, okay? 30 AI content ideas. So essentially what you would do is you would find content like this online. You can even, I would research other people that are doing this strategy, right? And you can model what they're doing. You can grab, for example, this one from somebody else, and you can just plug it into ChatGPT and make it slightly different so that it's uniquely yours, okay? Or you can just take it from someone and then give them some credit. Say, at whatever, Aaron Chen TW, here is some credit for, this particular post, okay? Now, how this strategy works is you need to post 20 to 30 posts a day. Okay, I know that sounds like a lot, but remember that this is a free strategy, right? So you're not paying for ads, you're not doing anything like that. It's 100% free. And by doing this, you can generate a lot of leads. Okay, with this particular strategy, I generate between 100 and 200 leads a day. It's nuts. At its peak, it does really, really well because the way that it works is the more content that you post here, the more people are going to see it and the more that they're going to engage and share. So the virality comes from the sharing. So sometimes if it's a really good video or it's a really good post, some of them don't do so well. This one has 6 shares, for example. This one has 6. This one has 4. But if you get some which do really well, like maybe 50 or 100, and again, it's just about volume, right? The more people share it, the more of their people that will see it. And then if they share it, it just, builds and builds and builds. It becomes a snowball, right? That's how this particular strategy works. So that's why it's so cool, because the more content that you post, your friends are going to see it in their feed. So let me just show you how this works, right? So, hey, just real quick, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to make you money. So if that's what you're here for, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because I'm friends with people, and you can see other people doing this strategy as well. You can see that, right? This guy right here, right? You can see that this particular post has 35 shares. So if I, saw this on my feed and I was like, oh, this is cool, I might thumbs up it and I might share it with my community, right? And the more and more people do that, it goes viral. And then what happens is people are going to come and check out your profile. So I might come and check out this guy's profile, AI Hub Seek. That's how it works, right? And then if, for example, if it was my post, someone might see this post right here. They might be like, oh, who's this Aaron Chen guy? They come to the top, they click on it, and then now they get to see what I'm about. And then my profile is all about making money. So it's earn your first dollar online. Click the link in the bio. They click on the link right here. They go through my sales funnel. This is the important part. They go through my sales funnel and I sell them a digital product on the back end that helps them to solve their major problem. So if you're in the parenting space, it would be maybe a digital course that teaches them how to become a better parent for teenagers, for example. Or maybe if you're in the dog training space, it could be a digital training course that teaches them how to train their puppies to be good puppies, to stop, biting shoes and stop peeing on the carpet, and learn to, come to you when you actually ask them to come, for example, right? So mine teaches people how to generate more income using digital products, and that's what I sell on my backend, right? That's how I generated $400,000 in commissions with this Facebook profile alone. Crazy, okay? So you can generate a lot of leads and a lot of followers and a lot of sales by using this exact strategy right here. Now, the secret to this is, first of all, it doesn't cost you any money. You can do this for free. All you need to do is, it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so if you have 1 to 2 hours a day, I would just be, you can come to my channel if you want, and you can model exactly what I'm doing, right? Now, if you want to save a bit of time, what I do, this is my secret, is I did this for about 2 weeks to figure out the strategy. And once I started doing it, I was doing it for a couple of hours every day for about 2 weeks. I was like, I don't want to do this myself anymore. So I hired someone on Upwork, and you can just go to Upwork. Let me just show you upwork.com. This is a freelance website, okay? I'm a client, right? And then you can create your account and so forth. And I would basically hire a virtual assistant to do all the posting for me. So you can teach them how to do it. You can shoot a quick little training for them using loom.com or whatever you want, any screen recorder. Show them how the strategy works, and they would then do the research and post 20 to 30 posts a day for you. Okay, now you can shoot these videos, you can upload them onto, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook as well, so it's a double strategy. You're reusing your content, and you can go even more viral that way. So I mix it up. I mix it up with image, content like this. These are kind of like resources. These are like listicles, right? Just sort of statements like this. What else? Again, these are all listicles, some videos, different resources, for example, right? Video again, right? Again, different resources that they can use. And then some of them are like this. So this is generated in Canva. And for them, I say, hey, these are the 7 prompts to get this particular result. They have to click into the comment section to check it out. And then I drop it here. This is also a cool little secret. So they actually have to come in here, all right, and have a look at it, where they spend more time, they like, they share, they comment, and you can come in here and, comment and ask them to click on your bio. And that's how you generate more virality. That's how you get more people to click on your link right here, which sends them through your funnel, which allows you to build a relationship with them on autopilot, generate lots of leads, and then you can sell digital products on the back end, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my 400K strategy with Facebook that nobody talks about. And if you want the full step-by-step on exactly how to do this, because there are a few steps. This is just the first step. This is just to get attention and go viral, right? Using Facebook organic specifically. You don't have to spend any money on this. But if you want to learn how to then build out the sales funnel, how do you build a relationship with people? How do you find the products on the different networks? I show you all of that in my free masterclass that you can check out in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know in the comment sections what you thought. Would appreciate some thumbs ups, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.